another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys slept well, you've eaten well, and all of the above. Guys, it's all about paradigms really on this channel. And I just wanted to start like a new chapter. Um, and that will more or less be faceless live videos. So yeah, guys, just wanted to, as I say, jump on and speak a little bit more about paradigms and visualization and how important that is in you more or less becoming successful. Listen, people aren't going to know everything about you, and off the surface they might guess and think that they know a lot about you, and essentially make a let's just say an idea about you in a sense. And that's something that you can't necessarily control, but what you can control is the way in which you deal with these situations, the way in which you the way in which you take a holistic approach to eliminate any type of bad vibes about the situation. You are in control of that. So it's never a bad thing to continue to stop what you're doing and not continue. I'd say continue on what you're going for, continue on what you're trying to achieve, because as long as you have the skills of visualization, you can achieve what you want to achieve. As much as it boils down to whatever it is, you can definitely achieve what you want to achieve. You just have to work on a few things and continue to work on a few things. It's okay to have visualizations of an ideal world and then accept variations of that ideal world as you continue to approach the final visualized state of where you want to be in life. You might not get everything, it might not be everything that you get, and that's okay, because as long as you're focused, then the focal point that you had, essentially the variations that you might get or take, they they might is that what will happen. Those variations will fill in the gaps in this ideal version of life that you wanted. So I'd say be okay with variations. If things don't fall into place immediately, don't lament over it. you know visualize what you want, and try your best to go and achieve it. you know yeah, try your best to go and achieve it. And if things don't work out, don't stop trying, because you're the only one that's gonna continue to try and go for what you want to get for. Motivation is key. Having a motivational standpoint is very important. And yeah, continuing to strive to what you want to where you want to get to is very important also. So I just say, work at it, work at what you want to get out of life, and don't stop trying. Don't stop trying, because you know the world is your oyster. As long as you remain good, as long as you remain good, you abide by good teachings, you know, then you can achieve what it is you want to achieve. So yeah, guys, definitely utilize visualization, you know, um, and think of it as Art Attack. In Art Attack, they used to show a completed version of a sculpture or of a art piece, and then they would, throughout the episode, they would make an art piece, and the art piece that they make might not be exactly like what the art piece, what the completed art piece looked like, but it still looked, the art piece that was completed during the show still looked very, very good. And this is what I feel humans need to come to an acceptance with, because that's how it is sometimes. Sometimes you might get that finished piece, and if you do get that finished piece, then you are you are very lucky. You know, um, you're a very lucky person, and you have to count your lucks as well, because it's not everybody that's able to get that. But at the same time, and whoever out there is listening, I appreciate you for listening, I guess. um yeah, just continue to work at what it is you want to get. Don't um All I'd say is, try not to take false approaches to what you're trying to go for. um for example, faking it till you make it and all of that type of stuff. I mean, it's all well and good, but it takes your perspective away from the truth, and that's not good. You wanna you wanna stay on a steadfast track. That way you're enabling yourself to encompass everything that comes with life into the visualized state of what you've created, to essentially come to fruition. So yeah, guys, as it is, I just wanted to jump on and more or less speaks about this type of stuff, because it is very important, to be honest. And yeah, of course, much of these things are paradigmal. Much of these things, have a paradigm to it, and being in control of that is also very important as well. Um, yeah, it's also very important. So try to be self-aware of these things. You know, day to day, it enables you to stem away from a persona that isn't quite you. It's all about knowing your persona as well, knowing who you are. If you know who you are, then the amount of mistakes that you will make will lessen. You won't make so much mistakes, um, considering whatever you've kind of gotten yourself into. You won't make that much mistakes, um, and I feel like that's important as well. Knowing yourself. If the way in which you are is, for example, quite outlandish and all of that type of stuff, then that's who you are, and I guess nobody um can really, um I mean, I guess that's how you are. But at the same time, you have to, I feel like you have to acknowledge, you know um the things around you, depending on the type of person you are, etc. But yeah, guys, I say visualize what you want in this life, and utilize that vision to accomplish your goals and targets, the targets that you set out, the goals that you're looking to reach. Really use that visualized state to achieve these goals and targets along the way, because more times out of 10, it's gonna help you essentially get to where you want to get to. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you for tuning in. It's your boy Solosliks here, back with another video. And I hope you enjoyed the video. So yeah, guys, do take care. Peace.